Oh, hey guys, didn't see you there. What's up? What's going on? I'm just kidding, man. Welcome back to another vlog. So I have my driver's license knowledge test today. So I'll be going to there's an office for driving license in Seneca, which is about 10 miles. So I'll go there and I'll take my exam and let's see what happens with it. And once I finish the exam, I'll share my experience with the exam, and I'll also tell you what documents you need to take before you give your knowledge test for your driving license. But before that, I did not tell you this. Although I have my teaching assistantship in mechanical engineering department, I'm working in Doubted for 5 hours because my although teaching assistantship gives me fee waiver, gives me good amount of stipend, but the position is only for 10 hours, so I just work 5 extra hours in Doubted so that I can make some money. And also it's just like a meantime for me, like it keeps me away from this study bubble and all. But yeah, it's good. Today I'll go to driver's lesson. Now it's 8 a.m. I'll go to driver's lessons at 9 probably, and then by the time I come back it will be 10:30 or 11, and then I have continuous classes till 2:30 or something, and then 3:30 I need to go to my part time. So I need to cook food so that when I come back from part time at 9:30 p.m. at night, I'll have food to eat, and like I'll be literally tired and I cannot cook at that time. So we'll cook it now. But also, I never showed you my cooking skills, right? I'm a decent chef. I'm just kidding. I mean, I cook good food, edible. People can eat it, certified edible food. So I'll cook potato fry. I'll show you how I do it, and probably if anyone is coming for their masters as like new student, probably if he doesn't know cooking, he can just see and learn potato fry. So let's go. So the cooking video and all I'll be recording in my old phone. Sorry for the clarity problem, but I don't want to risk my camera near that cooking stove and all because my camera I don't have the what is it called, cleaner. You pump air through it and it cleans the lens. I don't have it. So it's $15-16. I have to order one to for regular cleaning of my lens. But since I don't have it, and if like while frying anything you get some smoke out of it, and if my lens catches that smoke, it will be hard for me to clean. So I'll be recording in the phone for a while, only this cooking part, and then I'll come back to my camera. So yeah, today I'm gonna cook aloo fry. So I have 3 aloos, one jalapeno. I mean, in the Walmart Nehru, which is closer to Clemson, we don't get Indian mirchi. We have to order it separately from Indian store, and which is quite expensive than these jalapenos. I mean, this works actually. This is like more spicier than the normal Indian mirch. So I use one of it instead of 2 Indian mirch or something like that. So one jalapeno is like good enough for this because we also use some mirchi powder. So let me cut this. So first I peel off the potatoes and then cut them into big cubes so that they don't get smashed when I fry. And I also like soak them in water so that they get rid of the starch. I just I just put the pan on the stove for at least 5 minutes before I put oil. Even after putting the oil, I'll just wait for 2 or 3 minutes just so the oil can also get heated up. So after the oil is heated up for a while, I just put little black mustard and little zira, and I also put uh, green mirchi or Indian green mirchi or jalapeno. I generally prefer jalapeno because it's like little more spicier. I put jalapeno and then I let them fry for like uh, at least for 3-4 minutes. I mean, if you prefer to put onions in aloo, you can also put onions with the jalapeno. I don't prefer onions in aloo, so I just fry these black mustard, zira, and mirchi or jalapeno for a while, and then I directly put potatoes into this. After frying for like 3 or 4 minutes, I start putting the aloos. I mean, aloo cubes which I cut it in. I mean, of course, you have to remove the water from that bowl before you put it in the fry. And then, like, I mix it for 2 minutes, and then I cover the pan with the lid for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I just remove the lid, and then I put some turmeric powder and then little salt. I don't put like the mirchi powder here, because generally fries, like in fries, it's better to put mirchi powder at the end, because if you put it in the middle, it in the at the bottom it gets burned and it turns out black. So I just don't put the mirchi powder now. For now it's just turmeric powder and salt. I just mix it for 2 minutes, and then again I keep the lid for 5 minutes. Of course, like I follow this rule of 2, 5 and 2. Like first 2 minutes you just put the lid, and then you give salt and turmeric powder, and then you put lid for 5 minutes, and then you remove, and then you put some garam masala, put for 2 minutes, and then remove, and then in the last you put just some mirchi powder. So that's how I follow. That was easy for me to follow. It was like more of steps, so it comes out good. After like 5 minutes, just remove the lid and mix it again for like 1 or 2 minutes on the low flame. It's better to fry it on low flame after that 5 minutes. And then again, like after mixing, just put the lid for another 2 to 3 minutes, and I think the fry should be fine. And at the end, just check if the potato is like boiled enough or fried enough. Is it like completely cooked or not, by just pressing. I generally like use fork to do that. So I just take one piece and eat and check it, and every time of course I burn my mouth. I don't know why. I don't know when I'll learn. And at the end, when you feel like that aloo is fried, you can put some mirchi powder. This mirchi powder should be like based on like how much spice you eat, because already I've put jalapenos. So I just put some mirchi powder, mix it, and then at the end I also put some garam masala, and then I mix it, and I again put the lid for 2 minutes without any flame. Like it's already heated, right? So without any flame, I just put it for 2 minutes, and that should be fine. Also, I want to have I was willing to talk this for a long time, but I never got this opportunity of showing how I cook and all. I mean, until you're away from your home, until you're away from your mother, you never appreciate your mother's work. See, we all say that we know how to cook, but believe me, we don't know. We only know how to cook, but cooking involves more than cooking just food. So cooking involves buying groceries, buying right amount of groceries at right time, preserving them. We honestly, starting in Clemson, it was a mess. I did not know how to preserve food and all, but I learned it eventually. And you have to cook and eat, and you have to cook an edible food, not any food, okay? So this whole is already a difficult part, but the more annoying part comes after you eat. You have to wash your dishes. That is like, you had good food, like you ate it till your neck and you're like, oh, nice food and all, but then you are reminded that you need to wash dishes. When you're at home, we just sit, we just eat, and we just go. Of course, some of you might be washing dishes, but I used to only wash some of them, not all. But now I realize that it is very hard. We don't just appreciate our moms, we take them for granted. But let me tell you this, we have holidays, dude. When we go to school, when we go to college, when we even have a job, we have a holiday, but our mother doesn't have a holiday. So appreciate her. Don't take her for granted. I mean, I did not know all of this. Even in VIT, when I was in VIT, I was at hostel and I had mess, so I did not get an opportunity to realize that I was taking my mom for granted. So just observe her. I mean, I was just cooking aloo fry, and you saw me, right, how much attention I had to pay. Just imagine cooking 3 different types of food like sambar, dal, aloo fry or something, and giving attention to everything. And apart from that, she also needs to do other works like cleaning and all. So let's all appreciate mothers, okay? I mean, if in any way I can show that I miss my mom and love her, I can do that only by dedicating this video to all moms. So respect your mom, man. I mean, you'll only realize when you are away from your home and when you're away from your mother. there's I saw the series. I don't remember the name of series, but there is a scene between a woman and a man. They're news reporters or something. The woman asks a man that why is it every time term common man is used, why not common woman? Then the man says, common man is legit because women are not common. Women are special. They are special. But on the other hand, हम चोरे भी चोरियों से कम नहीं है boss. So respect everyone, but I just want to acknowledge and appreciate that mothers do a lot for a family. So mother makes a house home. So just appreciate that. I just wanted to say this, okay? I'm missing my mom and I'm like terribly missing her. I mean, the food I used to have at home, I used to have a ball. And now, I mean, now I'm okay with the cooking and all, but in the starting I used to struggle a lot. I used to put more mirchi, I used to put more salt, like it's okay. I used to be like eating. You know what happened once? I cooked an aloo fry and I put more mirchi on it. It was like burning my tongue. So what I did, I added some curd to curry. I mixed it and then I ate it, man. Anyway, it's fine. So yeah, that's it. I'll go to the driver's test. I'll come back and I'll share what happened actually and I'll share my experience, okay? Bye-bye. Hey guys, I just came from the driver's test and I passed it. So basically you'll have 30 questions. In that 30 questions you need to answer 24 of them correctly. So if you answer first 24 correctly, like you don't have to answer the rest 6. So I answered first 25 questions. In that one was wrong and the other 24 were correct and I passed the exam. So it's little difficult exam. Don't underestimate it. You need to study and all. Like there's a PDF, there's a driver manual PDF. You need to study. Just give it just skim it before you go for your knowledge test. And the documents you need for the driver's knowledge test is, first thing you need to have your passport because you're an international student, so you have to show your passport as an identity and then your F1 visa on the passport which is stamped. And then you have to have your SSN. I think you can apply for SSN waiver, but I'm not sure. It's better to have an SSN before your driving license, before you apply for your driving license. So passport, visa, SSN, and then you need to have your I-20, which proves that you're a student, and you also need to have that student enrollment verification letter. Basically, that is given to you if you request your administration in your university. And then you also need to have I-94, which is most latest. If you have traveled to India in between, you need to have the latest version of I-94. And then you also need to have your address proof, like water bill or electricity bill, only if it is on your name. Let's say if your roommates have it on their name, you can use your bank statements as your address proof. You can show it to them. But I had water bill on my name, electricity is on Joel's name, water bill on my name and Wi-Fi bill on my name. So I took water bill, Wi-Fi bill, and I also took bank statements just in case. So, and you also need to take your Indian driver's license if you have it from India. That will helps you with the driver's test. I mean, you can drive before your driver's test. So again, I'll list down all the documents: passport, visa, SSN, I-20, student enrollment verification letter, I-94, and 2 address proofs. So that's it. If you have these documents, you're good to go and you can write the exam. Hey guys, I just had 30 minutes mean time in between my classes, so I came to collect my check, my first paycheck as teaching assistant. It should have been actually a direct deposit, but I don't know for what reasons they have mailed me that my check was ready. So I just came to the HR office. I'll show you the HR office. That building, you can see. So that is the HR office of Clemson University. And I got my first paycheck. This feels so good, man. This is going to be the title and thumbnail. Chalo, I have part-time. I'll see you after that. Bye. So I just came from part-time. I'm like very much tired. But if you've seen my I bought a camera video, you must have known that I've returned the tripod I bought, the Mantis Spot Pro, to Bandit Studio, and I ordered another tripod Joby 3K Pro from Amazon. So the package has arrived at my doorstep, so I'll go out and let's unbox and let's see how the tripod is. Okay, looks good. Okay, this looks good. Mine feels premium, because and we got a ball head which I can lose and put it, like rotate this. And I think I also got this screw system where I can lose the plate, or I can directly just put the camera and just tight it. So this is with the tripod, like I'm holding the tripod and I'm talking to the camera. Of course, like it's too heavy on my right, like what is it called, chest or hand, like it's too heavy. Like I've been used to vlog with the phone and all. Now it's too heavy. I think I have to get habituated to this. Like I'm not able to hold it for a long time. I'm switching hands in between. So I'll show you how my setup looks in the mirror. Just a sec. So this is how my setup looks. I mean, it's too heavy, man, the tripod, but it looks so fancier, right? The mic, the rig, camera, tripod. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I did not put the windshield over here. Like it doesn't make any sense to use windshield if you're at home. Like basically the function of windshield is to cancel out the wind noise and like allow the mic to only take my voice as input. So it doesn't make any sense to use it inside the home, so I did not put it. But it's so heavy, man. But see, the only problem with these gear is that it attracts too much attention when you're outside. But yeah, I guess nobody cares, so it's good, man. I like it. It's all worth for the clarity, right? So that's it for the vlog, guys. I just wanted to share my experience with the driver's knowledge test and this cooking thing and all. I'll see you in the next one. No, I'm not gonna end my vlog like this. If you've been following my community page and YouTube channel, you know that I made an announcement that I'll say bye in different languages at the end of every video. So in this video I'll use Hindi, because there was one guy particularly who was asking me to speak in Hindi and why I don't speak Hindi. भाई मुझे हिंदी आता है, बस बात नहीं करता क्योंकि सब लोगों को हिंदी समझ नहीं आता. थोड़े सब्सक्राइबर्स मेरे तेलुगु लाइक आंध्र प्रदेश और तेलंगाना से हैं जिनको तेलुगु आता है, हिंदी नहीं आता. एंड कुछ सब्सक्राइबर्स नॉर्थ इंडिया से हैं जिनको हिंदी आता है, तेलुगु नहीं आता है. सो मैं बात करता हूँ ताकि सब लोग समझ पाए मुझे. ऐसा नहीं कि मुझे हिंदी नहीं बात करना है या तेलुगु नहीं बात करना है, बस सबको समझ आता है. कॉमन लैंग्वेज इज इंग्लिश, सो आई स्पीक इन इंग्लिश. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. दैट्स इट फॉर द व्लॉग गाइस. एंड भाई तू जो मुझे पूछा कि हिंदी में बात कर, अलविदा. ये व्लॉग मैं हिंदी में एंड कर रहा हूँ. क्या अलविदा.